Hello, my collective. Elsie here to do a reading for you. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. What's a collective reading, Elsie? Well, it's just one reading. That's why I'm not time stamping it. It's either for you or it's not. Put on your intuitive hat, please. And I will call out the signs as I need to in order for you to understand what's going on. You get to decide if this is anything that sounds like you or not. Please watch responsibly. All right, we've got first card out here. We've got the tribe. Collective, we've got the tribe. It has to do with you and your position in the tribe, I feel. Here and now. What is your position in the tribe? Are people being honest with you there? Because all that glitters is not gold, right? Sometimes what glitters is masks. Yeah. And I kind of said that. What possible position do you have in the tribe? In the tribe here and now, I feel like, you know what I feel? That your position in the tribe is kindness. You are the one who's the caretaker in your tribe. You're the one who takes care of everyone else, makes sure they have what they need. But in doing that, I feel like sometimes you leave yourself behind. You make sure that everyone else has what they need, but I feel like you need to take consideration of yourself, right? 8 is the number of the self. It's also a number about working hard on things, right? Could be putting in the hard work, but I feel like your position in your tribe, your soul tribe, your life tribe, your family, whatever it is you're the healer, or you're the one who dotes or makes the meals, who takes care of them, who... someone who takes care of the home, possibly. I think that's what you're doing right now, and I don't think it makes you happy. I don't know that it's fulfilling you completely. Because here and now, someone is waiting for something to be birthed, right? We've got card number 32, which is a 5. I feel like somebody is waiting for... They're kind of hangling... It's my own word, y'all, hangling. Dangling or hanging is what I want to say. Dangling there between the past and the future. It's like you have not yet closed the door to what's behind you, but you, and maybe that's the reason why, because the door is open here, right? Maybe you've not yet closed the door for what's behind you, and therefore you can't move into the future. It feels like you're closer to the past than you are in the future, but you are in the here and now. Like in this moment, I feel like that if you are somebody who is the caregiver in the tribe, I feel like you are running low on energy, or you're trying to make a decision to move away from the tribe or to birth something new, or maybe you want a new position in the tribe. Because I feel right now your tribe is the caretaker. That is your position in the tribe. But I don't know that everybody appreciates it. Treasure Island, they feel very grateful that you're doing it, but they don't necessarily know that you're happy there. I don't think you are. I think you're between worlds. I think that you're living in the gray and you want to move to the color. You're waiting for something to be birthed, waiting for a decision to be made, or maybe a baby to be born. But I feel like it's like you're hanging there in stasis right now. You can't. There really isn't anything that you can do at this time. There isn't anything that you can do, I think, to move around this. I feel like somebody is in the here and now and has to make a decision before they can move forward to the future. Because right now, you know, it's interesting that this egg is sort of a little closer to the past than it is to the future, right? All right. Power, foundation and achievements, partnership and alliances, conflict and defeat. I feel like you don't have enough power to make it up the stairs. Yeah, it feels like you feel as though you can't be brave enough to be able to birth this thing. You're trying to be brave enough to do it. You might be someone who's thinking about selling a home or moving or investing in a house. Maybe you're moving out of renting and you're investigating what it's going to take in order to achieve a foundation of sorts, maybe buy a home. Maybe buy a home with a partner or with a partner in mind. Triumphant success and hope. All right. So we have healing. It's going to be healing conversation. There is someone here who's feeling defeated, but if you can get to the point of conversation, collective, if you can get yourself in front of somebody to tell the truth and speak the truth and decide what you want to do, I feel like the truth that you speak will be very healing. Now, it feels like the conflict and defeat is where you are right now. It's like, I feel like what needs to be birthed here is a conversation. Somebody is moving closer and inching closer and closer towards making the communication in the here and now. But the conflict is feeling like defeat. We have 2 5s here, right? To me, more than 1 5 is usually quick change. So there's going to be some sort of a quick change. It's like you'll have a power up, or you'll feel like you're more courageous, or there's going to be a moment where you like see a rainbow and all of a sudden you're like, right, Elsie said that at the moment when I'm going to feel the best, when I'm going to feel that the answer is right, when I'm feeling like the self is strong enough that I've tamed the inner lion. I feel like if you see a rainbow or a lion or cat under a rainbow, something that looks like a cat, it feels like at that time it's going to give you sort of a head to toe chill, like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. Because I think you question your position in your tribe. This is where you're supposed to be. I feel like you're on the right path, that you do have the strength and the courage to be able to have a foundation of achievements. And I don't think it's just buying a home. I don't think it's just monetary, but I think it is in the way that you nurture your friendships, the way that you nurture the people that are in your tribe, and that you are really serious about making partnerships. You're really serious about people on your side and you on their side. You're really all about the tribe life. So whether you head up a family or you have soul friends or whatever it is, I feel like you are the caretaker, but you're the one that keeps everyone in their stability, is what I want to say. You keep everyone in stability. You let them know that they're on your side. You give them hope all the time. You're always loving. There's clarity, there's growth. I feel like you're the rah-rah person. You're the one with the pom-poms. You're the one cheering everyone else on in the tribe. We have defeat and conflict. It feels like somebody here wants to have a conversation with you, collective, but they feel as though it's not going to work out. We have defeat and conflict and triumphant success. This person is I feel like they're letting their inequities or whatever they feel about themselves, whatever they feel about themselves in the quietness of them, I'm not enough for. I think this is what this is right now. Somebody is really trying to birth this. It feels like somebody is in labor, masculine or feminine. Somebody's in labor trying to birth the confidence to be able to get over the conflict and the defeat, to have this conversation about what should we do about our foundation. Can we achieve foundation together? I'm not really sure that we can. We need to talk about that and be very truthful and honest about the situation. It feels like it's like we're not going to bring cups into it. We're not going to bring emotion into it. We're not going to bring feeling into it. We really need to look at this on paper, dollars and cents, money, numbers, whatever it is. Is it really viable? Is it going to work out? I think it is. I think that when you talk about this partnership in a very logical way, telling the truth, maybe there is a life contract here as well, but I feel like it does turn out to be a really great conversation. Yeah, it's a very great conversation, and it turns out well. I think it turns in your favor. I feel like the conflict in this defeat is a little bit of feeling like you can't. It's feeling in lack. Just the same lack as someone in the here and now is feeling like they can't get past their past, close the door on their past. I think you're being asked to close the door on your past. Because there's a new beginning coming. You're being asked to close the door. I feel like there could be somebody in your tribe, possibly, a new beginning coming, and it's coming quickly. And it's because somebody is being very courageous. They're trying to see their way around in the dark. It feels like somebody feels like they're trying to see their way around in the dark. So during the dark times, it looks like it's the worst during the dark times. And that's when somebody here has to bring out their ego, right? The king of wands or king of clubs here. It feels like somebody wants to talk about their feelings, but they're used to hiding them. They have such tumultuous, deep feelings that go from light to dark to light to dark. It's like somebody here doesn't want to show you their dark side. Yeah. There is somebody here in your tribe, in your soul tribe, that is eyeing you up, or somebody you already know, a friend, that wants to have a new beginning. We need to move quickly. Somebody here is going to move quickly. Quickly. This person really needs to speak about how they're feeling about the situation, because they keep going back and forth like, no, I can't do this. No way. Yes, maybe I can do this. Yeah. And it's all about love. I think card number 6 tells us that it's the Lovers. So I think we're talking about our emotions or our feelings, but it almost feels like somebody's going to show up in ego because they can't really express their feelings. Still don't have any cups. Someone's hiding their feelings, possibly. There's a knowing. There is a psychic knowing. Just listening. There also could be children involved here. It could be someone who's having a hard time being a single parent, that maybe has acquired a tribe who is helping them. There may be a baby due here. I'm just saying, just because we have the egg and we have someone, who's sitting on the egg, which tells me that maybe something is ready to birth. It could be a situation, but it also could be a child, because we do have the child here. Now, the child usually indicates that there's something new coming. And, but it could definitely be about children. It feels like that there was some sort of an ending for someone here, and they had to be really, really courageous, because 13 is the death card, right? That something had ended here and had made someone feel like less than. And so that's maybe why someone here doesn't have a very good outlook on the possible ways to achieve a foundation. That this person is very wise. They're a watcher. Collective, your person is a watcher. It's like they're watching from a distance to see if there is any foundation to here at all. Somebody wants to talk from what they see, what they know, the wisdom that they learn. Somebody's also probably quite intuitive. 12 to me is Pisces energy. But the owls are about transformation, also about death, right? Things that are ending. It's usually the indication of an owl being around, seeing an owl. Something is coming to an end. And then we have dreams. We're taking off for our dreams. And I feel like the card number 3 indicates that we could be dealing with an Empress here, but not necessarily. That is the Empress in the tarot. But it feels like somebody here is hoping they can rise above the crap, above the bullshit. I always see that card that way. I know it's supposed to be about ethereal dreams and love, and we're going to keep moving on. I don't see it that way. I don't feel it that way. 10 of Swords in the bottom of the right-hand corner tells me that somebody's going to be very careful about how they move along in this situation, because they don't want to get hurt again. They don't want to end up in the 10 of Swords. They don't want to end up in the end of a cycle. So someone is giving a lot of hope that there is going to be a partnership here, that there's been some wisdom that has been learned, that there's going to be a conversation about something that is going to be foundational here. It feels like someone is wanting to plant roots or have a family or grow roots. Somebody who possibly is a Taurus, doesn't have to be. But it feels like somebody is ready to move forward, and maybe one of the two people is not. Communication. All right. So there is communication from the tribe. Somebody is going to tell you that there is someone that has their eye on you that is going to be coming to you really quickly. I believe somebody from the soul tribe. So a mutual friend that knows both of you is going to tell you that somebody in the soul tribe has had an ending. And this person could be a single parent. It could be about children, but I feel like it's supposed to happen really quickly. And that is why somebody here gets the courage to lift themselves out of this conflict and defeat. It feels like somebody in the soul tribe helps them by spreading communication to you about this person is kind of looking at you as an opportunity for love. There's somebody here that when they get emotional, they walk away, they run away. Somebody here runs away in the dark because they're scared of the light. They're scared of how emotional they are about the situation. They're trying to gain courage. They're trying not to walk away whenever there's conflict or they feel defeated. But it feels like somebody is gaining momentum or gaining strength or courage here to not walk away, to actually walk toward the darkness and feel it out. Find out is this really as terrible as it looks from a distance? It's going to take a while, but I feel like this person that I'm talking about is going to come to the wisdom that there is an Empress there for them. And it's interesting, the Empress comes up and I said, I usually see this as the Empress, right? So we have an Empress that they've been dreaming about, or they feel very romantic about, or they feel like moving forward with. So if you are the Taurus or Libra, you don't have to be. I mean, the Empress is all the queens. I mean, it's lessons and knowledge and wisdom that makes you the Empress and not your sign. So just because you're a Taurus doesn't mean you're an Empress. Just because you're Libra doesn't mean you're an Empress. It is all about the wisdom and the knowledge that is learnt from waiting. Waiting silently, waiting and watching, not taking the first step and not taking advantage of a situation that you feel that you could fix. Because I feel like your spot in the tribe currently is to nurture, help, and fix people. And I feel like that's what you want to do as the Empress, because that's who the Empress is, and she loves to do it. Nobody's forcing the Empress to be beautiful and lovely and love children and make a beautiful home and keep the home fires burning. It's part of who she is. She loves to spread love. She's a healer. Interesting. Very interesting here. Tell me about the communication that comes to the collective, please. Tell me about this communication that collective will be getting from the soul tribe. Something that's happening, like it's going to be happening very soon, here and now. Here and now. So it's going to be happening very soon, collective. If you're resonating with this, it could be you. We have the Hanged Man. Interesting. We've got the Sun. It's okay that you're holding back. It's okay that you've been holding back communication, whoever that resonates with. You're supposed to hold back communication. So when you're ready, you can speak freely, the Sun. When you're ready, you'll speak with great clarity. You'll speak with great healing. You will have knowledge of the situation, and you will have waited long enough to be able to make a good decision about how you're going to move forward. This Eight of Cups. Tell me why the Eight of Cups is here. Yeah, this person usually will walk away from a partnership. This person I don't think is someone who usually gets very deep with people. They do enjoy, the passionate going in and out. I believe it's sort of friends with benefits. Maybe they've walked away from something like that recently. And it feels like it was a partnership, but it was transactional. And then I see the King of Wands, so it tells me maybe friends with benefits. Somebody has walked away from maybe a person that they were dating or a person that they were spending passionate times with. I think that someone has become far too grounded for that now with this courage and power here. Someone knows that they've given up an opportunity to have a stable foundation or a stable home or a loving home because they gave up a cup. It feels like somebody is still waiting with the cup. I have the Seven of Pentacles here, right? Someone is waiting for you to answer still. No one has answered yet. I feel like you haven't answered because there isn't anything that you have to say right now that could be positive. I feel like right now you're waiting not to feel frightened. You're waiting not to feel intimidated. You're waiting not to feel like you're being coerced into it. It has to be your decision in order to move forward. It has to be your decision that we're going to talk. You can't push me into it. There's the Empress again. Look at that. So the Empress is, it's the one that I feel like, dear Empress, is that we could be dealing with two Empresses, by the way. But I feel like what we're seeing here is we've got 3, 3, 3, 3. We've got 4 threes. I think you're on the right path. I think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. I think that this person is coming to you because you shine brightly. I feel like somebody here is at the crossroads of their life and they're about to go out on the adventure. They're deciding to go out on the adventure of their life, I believe, with the Empress. We have energy of somebody who's been watching, right? Watching and learning, and is about to bring something to an end so something else can begin, or there is going to be transformational energy here. Someone could be transforming into the Empress. All right. There's Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about here? Give me some details, please, about the person that we're talking about. We have Leo, darker skin, darker than what? Darker than you, possibly. We have Virgo. So someone could have fire in the chart. We do have Leo that has ended up coming out on the sun, which is Leo. And we have darker skin, Virgo. Past life connection, understood. So there is somebody here who is a past life connection for you, and they've realized it, and I think that's why this is going to be coming together. This is not an ex. Somebody here has had soul recognition. And we have a fire sign, possibly. So we have Leo, could have Sagittarius or Aries. This person might be in a relationship when they come to you. They might be a water sign, and they might be closed off because they're in a relationship of some sort. But we have someone who is a seeker of emotions that is not showing you their emotions. And I think we said this before, right? Someone who's not necessarily going to show you their emotions on the surface, but they're very serious about the Empress. They see your worth. They want to move forward. They're on the right path, I do believe. Hang on a sec here. Let's look at, there we go. Yeah. There's the threes. Help is on the way. Keep growing. Prayers are coming. New journey is close. There we go. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here, for clicking here. I hope that I will hear from you in the comments, or that you'll offer a thumbs up so we can get other people here at 10 of Cups Tarot. I really thank you for putting me back into the algorithm once you watch. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to go for now. Love you. Bye-bye.